What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the first video that I'm filming since before I had the baby. I haven't filmed a video since the beginning of April, which is like 3 months ago. That's so crazy. Like, I've never gone this long without filming a video. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Everything you've seen this far has been pre-recorded, and then I also have several more videos that are pre-recorded that will be after this video. But yeah, I've got the baby down right now, and I'm gonna try to get this video done before she wakes up, which will not happen because she sleeps for like 30 minutes. But yeah, I got a newborn that doesn't want to sleep through the day. But yeah, today we're going to do a foundation review over the brand new Colourpop Pretty Fresh Foundation. I haven't even cracked it open yet. Like, it's still in the box. I haven't worn makeup. Who has time for that? So yeah, we're going to do what we normally do, and we're going to slap this on my face and do a demo and a wear test and see if it's worth it. Yeah, if you like videos like this and if you want to see more like it, thumbs it up, give it a big old like, and subscribe to my channel. Turn the notification bell on to always see my videos, and make sure that the notification bell settings are set to all and not just some, so that you actually see when I post stuff. And let's just go ahead and get into it. So let's go ahead and read a little bit about it on the Ulta website. So this is $16. It's pretty pricey. I feel like Colourpop is kind of like inchworming their way up to being more high-end. They need to drop it down a notch. So yeah, there are 29 shades, very, very good shade selection. They go pretty light and then they go really dark. But it says it's a hydrating foundation that delivers medium buildable coverage with a natural skin finish, infused with coconut water and hyaluronic acid for hydrated, luminous skin. Flexible formula provides undetectable medium to full coverage that lasts all day. It's vegan, dermatologist tested, which means nothing, oil-free, alcohol-free, and fragrance-free. So I have oily skin, and let's go ahead and do it. Let's not lollygag anymore. Also, I have the shade Light 45W, which I think is going to be a pretty good match. I hate when I watch foundation reviews and they don't mention what shade they are, because a lot of times I just click on the video just to see if the shade's going to work for me. So yeah, 45W. So let's just go ahead and bounce this out. I've already wet my sponge. And I do have a little bit to cover up today, but mostly just unevenness. Don't really have any active blemishes or anything. My skin's been actually doing really, really well lately. Forgot to mention, because I'm all over the place, look, I got mom brain now. Like, I can't use the whole pregnancy brain thing anymore. I've got mom brain. But yeah, I have prepped my skin with some skincare products, but I don't have any primer on. So as far as the wear and stuff goes, what you see is what you get. But it seems to be blending out really, really nicely, and it's looking really good on my skin so far. I mean, it's pretty early to tell, but it's looking pretty good so far, and the color looks like it's gonna be a fairly good match. I could probably go like maybe one shade up, like maybe like 50W. And W, it's a warm undertone, by the way. It's like an olivey golden undertone. It's a little pale, but I can make it work with bronzer and stuff. Also, the pump is really nice. You can really control how much you get out. But it is layering and building up really well on itself. It's not looking cakey or heavy. It's looking very just skin-like, but it's also giving me full coverage. Like, as you can see, it's definitely doing it for me. I really like the fact that they're putting hyaluronic acid in like foundation base type products now, because I feel like, you know, obviously it's not going to do anything for your skin long term, but as far as the wear goes, I feel like it really helps just kind of mesh with your skin in a really like natural way. So I do like this whole like hyaluronic acid trend. And yeah, it's sitting really well on my skin. It's not emphasizing pores, textures, nothing like that. And it's covered up everything extremely seamlessly. And just, I don't know, looks really, really good. Alrighty guys, so I'm back with the rest of my face done. So everything I'm wearing will be linked in the description box. I'll go ahead and give you the time. It's 1:45 for our check-in, 1:45 for our check-in time. It was technically 1:30 when I got done, but we'll call this our check-in time. And this is actually a pretty matte finish foundation. Like, I would say it's like a satin matte finish. Like, even before powdering and all that stuff, like the way it dried, it did set to be like a satin matte finish. So it's definitely not hydrating or luminous or like a natural finish at all. Which, I mean, hopefully the longer I wear it, the oils in my skin kind of mesh with it and make it look more natural, because I'm not really a big fan of matte finishes. But this isn't like flat, it's not suffocating, it feels really comfortable and lightweight. Also, as far as the application goes, it blended out very well and also built up coverage, like built up to be a full coverage very quickly. So especially nowadays, I'm all about a quick application. Yeah, so far so good. So that's it for our first check-in. So I will check back in at the end of the day and we will conclude my thoughts. Alrighty guys, it's time for our final check-in of the night. I don't know if that was British or Australian. really need to work on that. Nonetheless, it is now 11:30 p.m. so a 10-hour wear test. I think that is pretty dang good. And I actually worked out in this and everything. I didn't go outside in the heat. I mean, it obviously looked better before I worked out. Like after I worked out and got all sweaty and stuff, I felt like my oil started coming through more. But I feel like up until the point where I worked out, like it was pretty matte. Like I wasn't getting shiny or greasy, and it looked almost the same way as it did like when I first applied it. So yeah, this is a very, very long wearing formula. But I mean, even now, even after working out and getting greasy and stuff, it looks pretty dang good. I mean, I am kind of dewy in a couple of areas. Like my T-zone looks a tad bit shiny in some areas. But as far as how everything held up, it held up extremely well. The color products, the cheek products held up really well. I will say there are a couple of spots on my face where it looks really dry. Like it kind of looks like eczema. Like it just looked kind of powdery and dry, and not the best. But I mean, I have seen worse, and it is still pretty lightweight. It feels very comfortable. There are a couple of areas in my face, like particularly like my T-zone in a couple of spots, that do feel slightly like marionette-ish. Like it just feels like I'm kind of being tugged. My nose is kind of rubbed off a little bit, but I will say a problem that I usually have with foundations is I wear eyeglasses. I normally don't wear contacts when I'm home. So I've had glasses on literally all day today, and like the transfer mark on either side of my nose is very, very minimal. Like it's barely rubbed off at all. I was even working out with my glasses on, so that's pretty powerful. I do have a little bit of powderiness in the crevices of my nose right there, probably because of oil. Yeah, I mean, there's no real coverage fade off or anything. Like it still looks very smooth back through here. So once again, it's one of those cases where literally everything outside the T-zone looks pretty perfect for the most part. I mean, up here around my forehead, I do have some texture. It looks really dry. Like I said, like it looks like eczema. At this point, I do like it. I do think it's going to be better for people with oily skin if you like more of a matte finish, or normal and combination skin. If you have dry skin, like super, super dry skin, I don't think it's going to be best for you just because it is more of a matte finish. But there are some people that have dry skin that do like a matte finish foundation. So if you do, where this does have hyaluronic acid in it, then that would probably be, I don't know, like something to fall back on. Like it would, I don't know, like a backup plan, so that you can kind of get your matte finish, but also have it be not as flat matte as some other foundations that are matte. It has been a long day. So yeah, I do like it. I recommend it. Is it the absolute best foundation I've ever tried? No, I'm not completely blown away, but I feel like we're kind of to a point where there's so many foundations out there and just so many products in general that it takes a lot to wow me. Like it takes a lot for me to like fully jump on board and like, oh my God, this works so well. I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of bored with a lot of makeup products. Like I just expect a lot. Like it takes a lot more to really wow me nowadays, but I do like the products. So yeah, give me your thoughts in the comments below if you've tried this foundation. What's your skin type? What's your review? Let's have all the deets down there. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it and want to see more like it. And I'll see you on my next one. Mwah.